Hey folks, it's Tom from FrugalPrepper. I just thought I would go over my range bag. I'm kind of just checking to make sure I have everything and it's all organized up. And I thought I would kind of go over what I keep in it. Now, I might load up a few more things in this if I'm expecting a long range training day. There might be a spare bolt carrier group and some other parts and stuff in here. But normally just going back and forth to the range to shoot, I just carry it this way. Now, I used to have a tan photography bag that I bought at a Goodwill store or at some kind of thrift store many years ago. That one finally got some holes in it and started falling apart, so I bought this one. This is an Amazon Basics photography bag. I'll put a link to it down below if I can find it. It's for photography, but I like it for a range bag. I think photography bags are just perfect little range bags, because they have all kinds of little compartments and zippers and pouches and stuff. You can just tuck stuff away everywhere. So I have my hearing protection, and these are off of Amazon. They are really nice though. They are called Pro Hear. They were relatively reasonably priced. They take batteries over here. They have this, so it basically will allow you to hear, but when there's a loud gunshot or whatever, it cuts it out instantly so you don't hear it. But a lot of times when there's a whole bunch of people shooting, like it kind of misses some of those, so I a lot of times turn it off if the range is real busy. If there's just one or two people shooting, it's not a problem. But these are really good. They really keep your hearing protected. You know, you want to protect your hearing if you're going to be doing that. These do have a output jack or whatever, so you can like sometimes I'll have a shot timer that I run on my phone, and then I will plug in my lightning cable to headphone jack adapter and plug a headphone thing in here. And so even though you have a hearing protection on, you can hear your phone go beep, and then you know to shoot. So that's kind of nice. This little strap here is from my old range bag, but a piece of rope or whatever will work, and I just have that clip my hearing protection on there and let that stay. So we come into the main part of the bag. I'll go through this. This can zip down or not. I do keep a couple of masks here because if the range is really dirty and smoky where I'm shooting, I like to do this because I do have lead poisoning, and there's a lot of lead in that smoky air that you can get exposed to. So I usually just wear a mask to help with that. In my zipper pouch, I keep a little bit of extra hearing protection in case I forget or don't have my other hearing protection or somebody's shooting with me. I keep an extra thing of earplugs. I keep my common AR-15 springs, triggers, pins, that kind of stuff, just extra parts for that. In case I'm outside in the field and I have to tear it down to fix something, you always end up losing a piece. I have some batteries. I have another battery these are for my light on my AR9. I have these batteries, just all the different kinds of batteries that my guns and optics and lights and stuff take. I keep extra ones in here, right? It never hurts to have too many. This is the charging cable for my Scorpion XP22 light that I run on my SBR. It's this one right here. And it uses that up in the front. It's just a magnetic charger that you can charge that with. I keep this micro USB in here because that is what my extra battery pack that I have, my little pocket juice takes. I don't know when I bought this pocket juice. It was at least 10 years ago I bought this. I have the little USB-C adapter for it so I can plug my iPhone charging cable in there. But this thing still works. It still works great. I use it all the time to like charge up my camera or my phone when I'm at the range. I use it to charge up my light, all that kind of stuff. I keep a little solar panel thing in my car that I can unfold and plug into this and charge it up if I'm outside training during the day and I need to recharge this. So that works well. I keep a tourniquet. Yes, it's just a cheap Chinesium one. I know these aren't the greatest, but it's what I got. So I want to buy a real one of these days, but you know, for now I use a cheap Chinesium one. I keep a little emergency kit, some tape, and to be able to make a vent, a chest vent seal, some real rubber gloves, some gauze. It's all vacuum sealed in that bag, so if somebody gets tragically shot or really hurt when I'm out training or practicing, I have this to try to treat them. And I mean, I don't know how to put in a chest tube or a chest vent or anything like that, but I can pack a wound with some gauze and keep some pressure on it. I can make a one-way vent out of this with the plastic bag and this little tape. So if they have a punctured lung, you can seal that up. I also keep some sticky rat trap glue boards. These are great if you need to seal if you have a bullet that goes all the way through and you want to build a vent on one side but seal the back side off. You can stick one of these on them that will seal it. A rim oil pouch, some hand warmers, and some wet wipes. I keep an extra pair of safety glasses in case I have somebody shooting with me that needs them. I wear my prescription safety glasses. If I'm shooting anything questionable, a lot of times I just don't wear my safety glasses. I just wear my regular glasses. Yeah, I'm just like that. This is my wax for cleaning my optics. I put this wax stuff. I bought this at a gun show. It's an anti-glare wax, but it really helps keep the frost off of it if you're out shooting in the cold. It helps keep the frost and juice out of it. I have my free CRS things. CRS Firearms, really a shame what they had happened to him. I wish they would just send him a cease and desist letter rather than prosecuting him and putting him in prison for selling a drawing. That's also from CRS. That's his little badge. I just try to buy some CRS things to support Mrs. CRS and their family while Matt's away in prison, just to help support him a little bit. It says free CRS. I keep some 22s. I like to shoot these in my little 22 short. This is my walking around the house gun, right? But I like to shoot this. This actually broke a while back. This is the only gun I've ever killed anything with to save my life. But it's the only one I've ever used in self-defense. But you know, the trigger stopped moving on it or whatever. They had to replace a mainspring or something, and they gave me the newer style little fold-up case with it, and it works really well. But sometimes I just like to practice with this gun. I can get it on about 10 yards, right? I can make a kill shot for sure at 10 yards. Beyond that, it starts to get a little questionable. It's a tiny little gun. It takes a lot of practice. I carry the CCI velocitors in it. Those seem to work the best. But I've been having a hard time finding them lately, so I'm carrying the CCI velocitor. But I am shooting the Aguila Super Extras out of it for practice. I keep a little thing of ballistol. Normally I keep a little thing of CLP in here, but I'm out, so I got my little ballistol. I got me a rag, and this is washed and cleaned. It's just stained, but I try to keep a clean one in here. I keep my little mask for if I'm out training in the cold. I have this little scarf mask that I can put on. And I have a bandana if I'm in one of those ranges where the brass is falling down my shirt. I'll put a baseball cap on and put the bandana inside of it and drape it down over my neck so the brass doesn't keep falling down my neck and burning me. Let me move you over a little here. So here, I normally take a roll of Scotch tape with me if I'm going out to do training to hang up targets or whatever, but my range normally has tape hanging right there, so I use their tape. I have a couple of brushes and some cleaning stuff. A little AR9 cleaning or AR cleaning thing, and a pick, and a little Glock plastic cleaning thing, and plastic cleaning brush, and a toothbrush, so I can clean my Glock and I can clean my ARs. I have a 9mm bore brush and a 22 bore brush, which my 9mm bore brush of course works for the 380 as well. Let's see what else. I have a set of gloves in here because I have lead poisoning, and if I'm gonna have to clean or break down a weapon, a lot of times I like to wear my gloves. I keep some antibiotic ointment and a few band-aids in here, and a lens wipe that's alcohol based, a few more band-aids just in case I get a little nick or cut and I need to clean it up. I keep these little wrenches and different tools and stuff just for the common size Allens that I have on my most common guns are in here. I keep the snap-on screwdriver in here, and here I have my car charger in case I need to charge up my thing in the car. I have a Gerber vise tool. This is really a handy tool. I love these things. I don't know if they sell them anymore, but I have 3 or 4 of them. But the Gerber vise is awesome. It has like a screwdriver and pliers and everything in it. Really nice tool. I keep a little light. Just mainly what I do is I pull this out and I shine it down the barrel to see in there to make sure it's unloaded before I load my guns up to leave. Let's see what else I have. Oh, I have this. This is for my silencer, to take it apart and tighten it and put it back together. These actually like fit on here, right? So that's for that. So a couple Q-tips. It looks like I need to get some new Q-tips. Those are getting worn out. I also keep some markers just to, like, if I'm shooting a target, I'll circle the ones I hit the first time in red, then I'll circle the other ones the next time in green. I'll circle those in blue, and then so I can get 4 shots before I have to tape it up or change the target. Oh, I keep this little Phillips screwdriver in here too. Just enough stuff to kind of get you by if you need to try to fix a gun that's down and you're having a training day that you pay good money for. I keep a set of binoculars in here, so a lot of times I can look and see where I hit and not have to, you know, go to the target or wheel the target in. And normally, oh, there's a 380. Huh. Normally I'm very careful to make sure that I measure my targets with the little range finder. Alright, I think I lost battery there, but I went ahead and put my little charger pack on it. So the last thing is just over here. I have to keep some D-lead hand soap, and this is normally where I keep my rangefinder, but it died. So I keep some D-lead hand soap, and I always wash my hands with D-lead whenever I leave the range or get done shooting or working with guns, to keep that lead off of them, because I do have lead poisoning. So that's pretty much my range bag. I'm going to put it all back together now. So just go through it once in a while, organize it, and make sure you have everything. And I just like to do that, and I thought I'd bring you along this time. Alright, this is Tom, your Frugal Prepper. I'll talk to you all later.